and that was a nice few percentages gained. I believe about 6% it looked like. So if I just show you guys phase 1, there was a lot of drawdown, so we ran about 376. Do hit that subscribe by the way, guys. Right, okay, if I just load up the refresh this, okay, now we're on 744. Huge, like you can see, obviously there was a huge curve here, huge spike up. I just had 1.5% so, drawdown left. Just put it on the line just because I saw a perfect entry, waited for that perfect entry, how to get out of drawdown psychologically, and the reason for my entries. So it's gonna be a short video, but make sure you hit that subscribe because I make daily videos. There are videos that are uploaded daily, going over entry methods, strategies, and just the whole psychology aspect of things. So okay, as you can see, this is not the funded account, by the way. This is phase 1. Funded accounts, the funded accounts still intact. Got it here. Just placed 3 trades. Still waiting on the payout for that one. But on this one, this again for YouTube purposes. But this one ran into a little drawdown only because I was trading a different currency pair which I normally don't trade, Euro USD. So I ran into 6% drawdown. I was risking about 2% per trade, so about 2-3% per trade, and I hit about 6% drawdown. And then from there I decided to give it maybe one more chance. From 9.37 went down all the way to 9.147, 1.5% left for me to trade. If I would have traded that, what would have happened is, if I would have lost that as well, I would have lost phase 1 challenge. Went back to GJ where I normally trade, and I hit a nice 6% profit. From 147 we went straight to 745, which is almost 6%. From 6%, seen another opportunity, and I'm going to be showing the videos as well. So there was a bit of a risky trade which I took, 4% risk on this trade here, and with a little bit of movement we earned about 6%. From then placed another trade, and that took us to earn 2% profit from that one. And currently we're in a trade right now. This is phase 1, as you can see here. When I just want that 1%. Why? Just so we can get back to break even. So from 9.15%, right? So 9.15k back up to 9.9k, right? So place a few trades. Now we're almost reaching 0.5%. Whether we reach it or not, that's a different story. So okay, I think it's definitely good for when you do come out something like this, so much drawdown, you reflect on your strategy, and you evolve as a trader mentally as well. So this is just a confidence booster for my future accounts, future trades, future trader development. So I do think we'll hit that 1-to-1. Normally I do it for like a 1-to-6, well, between me personally, for my own personal strategy, 1-to-8 to 1-to-10. But sometimes when I see an opportunity, because I know to trade order blocks, I know to trade spawn instant levels, break or retest, so I just go off the opportunity that presents itself. But I only trade on GJ. So I mean, the spreads they're about 10 pips for GJ. Not the best, but not like Euro USD obviously, or indices, but they're good enough where it's okay. If I get a good entry point, the trade always plays out. So I'm just waiting for that 1-to-1, and let's go over. Okay, so the reason for this video is, guys, that why do I take, well, I have a $200,000 funded account, but not with funding pips, because they only give max $100,000. But okay, the reason for this video, guys, why do I buy 10k small accounts? So my advice would be, guys, to get your psychology in check, and also your emotions. Start with a small account always. I use small accounts if I want to tweak my strategy. I do back testing. I do a lot of back testing. I don't place trades to back test on demo accounts because they don't have any emotions attached. This is only a short video, so let's quickly go through this. Now, how was I able to come out of 9% or 8.5% to be exact drawdown? Normally I've even looked at some statistics where they say once you're in about 5% drawdown on phase 1, the chances of coming out, because you need 8% overall anyway, but then now if you need another 5%, so in total now that I've made around I would say about 7.5%, you know, just to bring it up to 9.9k. So, and now I have to make another, you know, 9%. So this is all, I think, if you focus too much about passing, it's not going to work. Focus on the best possible entries. Focus on, you know, your best setups, and don't think about the numbers. Don't think, look, I don't care about the numbers. If I cared about the account size, I would have, you know, focus on payouts, etc. I know it's all about payouts, but if I focus on payouts a lot, then I wouldn't be trading 10k accounts. You know, I would be trading, you know, like I mentioned earlier, about 200k, but I would be trading 50k accounts, or 100k accounts, or 400k accounts. So my advice would be, no matter how much drawdown you're getting, guys, don't let your emotions take control. Always, always, always have faith in your strategy, faith in yourself. You know, backtest, and where are you going to get this confidence from? It's only going to be through backtesting, right? If I just show you a video, let me see if I can pull this out of how much, you know, backtesting I've done. If I just show you guys one moment. Okay guys, look at this. I have an Excel sheet for my strategy, my personal strategy. This is for the last, as you can see here, let me just zoom in more. 534. I know today is 25th, I believe. So I'm not back tested almost the last 2 weeks. It just, I know my strategy now at the back of my hand, but I am going to be filling, you know, the details in. So in this week, well, not in this week, but I mean like in this current week here, would have made 17% for the week, 29%, 18%. And what I also like to do, guys, is I have trading view links, you know, so I can just click on that. If I just click on it right now, and then it'll just show me, you know, the reasons exactly for my entries. Oranges are the losses, 1% loss. Blacks, they like 6% gains, 5% gains. I don't always go for the 10%. The greens obviously are the full 10% if I hold the trade all the way. And as you can see, the numbers from backtesting, you know, they play heavily in my favor. So this is where you get the, I mean, look at this whole period of time, full February month, where we look at all these winning weeks. Whether if I would have caught exactly these moves is a different story, but you know, it's all about knowing that your strategy works. That's what's going to give you the confidence. You get losing, you know, but if you look, all these weeks, they are profitable, you know, so that's the good thing. So I mean, this goes all the way to the back. And if I show you another thing, guys, now quickly on TradingView as well, this is a, you know, back testing chart which I've got. And if you look at this, guys, I've marked for the last 2-3 years, I believe. And now, I mean, this is how much my, you know, the charts lag for me for GJ. This is how, like, blue to blue lines, they represent 1 week, red line to red line represent 1 month. So you can see, you know, with the amount of work, once I get to my back testing here, I feed the data into Microsoft Excel, and as you can see, these, I mean, it'll take me a long time to explain exactly what everything is, you know, in great detail, but this just goes on, guys. When I say, I mean, you can just see all these weeks, months. So that's why my strategy, you know, I have where I get, okay, you know, confidence in my strategy. So it's not just one day I just woke up and I thought, okay, I'm going to trade GJ with this certain type of strategy. No, everything has reasons to why I do them. I have a checklist before I enter a trade. After that, if the trade goes my way, happy days. If it doesn't, happy days. Wow, just literally happened a few seconds ago, guys. I hit that 1% and we are back from 9.1 and 1.5k, guys. It was about $9,150, almost 8.5% drawdown, and we're back up to break even, guys. If I just, as I was responding pips, and just one moment while I refresh this. There you have it, guys. From, check this out, guys, from 9.147 all the way back up, and we even got $3.5 in profit. But you know, that's what it shows, guys. Use small accounts to test, to tweak your strategy, to upgrade yourself mentally. Trust me, guys, it'll be a game changer. So when you come to the big accounts, when you fail, example, a 100k prop firm account, don't go buy another 100k. That's not how you're meant to do this. Trust me when I say this, guys. So if I come up from, you know, 8.5%, and this is only because I was trading Euro USD, something I was testing out, came down to the last 147, came back to GJ where I normally trade, what I know at the back of my hand, and we're back up to break even. So technically 8.5% gain. If I would have done this from the beginning, I would have had, would have passed phase 1. because I made 8.5%. I only need 8%, but it's okay. It's gonna be a great, fun journey. Let's keep going. If you like this video, guys, subscribe. Take care, and I'm out.